Egghead News. Hey, everybody, don't call it a comeback. We've been here for years. Been a minute since we last saw you, but what a way to come back. Ladies and gentlemen, the Russo brothers, Joe and Anthony. You might know them as the Russo brothers. Yeah, I know. They go by both names. Either or, whatever. But anyway, by no means whatever to diminish the work done by other creators who have worked with mobile studios over the last 11 years. Joe and Anthony Russo have staked their claim as one of the major contributors in building out what we now lovingly call the MCU. That's right, or Marvel Studios. And let's tell the truth, kids, we do miss them, especially in the predicament that we're in. But as I said before, many a time, my money's on us. But anyway, getting back to the Russo brothers. Since their last Marvel Studio movie actually shattered, broke, and set new records, they haven't exactly been quiet. That's right, the Russo brothers have been working on other projects, and something happened along the way that made those other projects substantial. These guys are hitting home runs all over the field, and that's what we're here to talk about. We got some hot Egghead news to share with you. Hold on before we get into this great video. Do the right thing, guys. Hit the subscribe button so you can follow all the great entertainment value coming from EggHeads Entertainment and Egghead News. See you later. All right, true believers, they always say things happen for a certain time, a certain place, and a certain moment. Where did I get that from? I think I read it on a fortune cookie. What are you going to do? Getting back to topic, on April 24th of 2020, the Russo brothers, in conjunction with Netflix, released their first Netflix movie. That's right, they released Extraction. Not only did the Russo brothers co-write and co-produce the movie, they also brought in a MCU alumni. That's right, they brought in Chris Hemsworth to lead this thing. They had to find an action hero, somebody who you couldn't take your eyes off. Hey, that was easy. They made a phone call, Chris looked at the script, he's in. So here we are 4 months later. Not only has this movie done what no other movie has done before it, of course, that MCU magic must always follow wherever they go. Ladies and gentlemen, hot spam sardines on the side. That's right, we are pleased to announce, because we root for the home team, Extraction is now the #1 all-time original Netflix movie. That's right, they've done it again. This is great news for two great creators, Joe and Anthony Russo. Even Chris Hemsworth has taken the liberty to go out and thank the fans. But where does this leave the Russos? Let's see. I'm keep on slipping into the future. Yeah, that's right. You know, winning brings a different type of emotional response. That's what we were told by every coach, every team leader, every father, every uncle sitting in the stands yelling at you if you did something wrong. Y'all remember that. Something about winning, something about being competitive. We can't help it. It's embedded in us. So why would we think something as essential as winning wouldn't also fall into media? And with that being said, with success comes reward, and the Russo brothers have now been rewarded with basically the largest budget ever given out by Netflix for an original movie. That's right. All right, gang, straight facts. Fresh from an earnings report that saw Netflix add 10 million new subscribers during the pandemic. Netflix has just set its most financially ambitious feature film so far. Ryan Gosling, Chris Evans are set to star in The Gray Man, with HBO's Joe and Anthony Russo directing their first blockbuster since the all-time global box office record with Avengers Endgame 2 years ago. The intention here is to create a new franchise with a James Bond level of scale and budget upward of $200 million. That's right, you heard it. Russo's HBO is producing, and the script was written by Joe Russo with a polish by Christopher Marcus and Stephen McFeely, who scripted the Russo-directed Captain America and Avenger films, and who are co-presidents of story at AGBO. It's based on the 2009 Mark Greaney novel that introduced the Gray Man, a freelance assassin and former CIA operative named Court Gentry, Oh man, this sounds good. All right, kids, the action thriller is a deadly duel between killers as Gentry, Gosling, is hunted across the globe by Lloyd Henson Evans, a former cohort of Gentry at the CIA. All right, kids, The Gray Man turned into a best-selling book series, and the expectation is that Gosling will continue in multiple installments. The project was developed years back at New Regency as Brad Pitt, James Gray vehicle, but it stalled. The Russos have been quietly developing it for years. Well, so here we are, kids. You know, at the end of the day, this is a lot of faith Netflix is placing on the Russo brothers. Now, I know we as fans think, well, how much risk could it be given the guys who created the #1 movie all time be? I mean, it's not like you're rolling the dice. In the movie business, it's always a risk. But you know what? Netflix sees something that I guess the rest of us already know. These guys are great. And the fact that they brought the same 2 writers that helped them craft the Captain America series and then the Avengers series, picking up from Age of Ultron, and then taking the genre to places it's never been before. Listen, other people can yell and tout and scream. They don't like this. It's too nice. Listen, these guys are great. Those movies are great. They changed the game. They created the Matrix. But enough of the applauding. Let's talk about what we're dealing with now. It looks like The Gray Man will be another hit. Calling it now, predicting it now, The Gray Man will be another hit. And welcome Ryan Gosling. While it may not be a Marvel Studios label on this title, I feel like you're part of the family now. You got pretty much everybody working with you. This should be great. I'm looking forward to this. You guys got any questions? Stay tuned for more news from Egghead News.